Oh my gosh. Mmm. Can you see that? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Myra from Low Carb Love, and today we're gonna be making dinner rolls. These dinner rolls are absolutely phenomenal, and I'm even making a garlic butter, a cheesy garlic butter to go along with them. Now this bread tastes like bread. It's not super clean. We do use an ingredient called Carb Quick, and I'll show it to you here, but trust me that it's worth it for the treat. This isn't something that you would have every day. This is something when you're like, gosh, I'm really craving bread, and like I don't want to cheat and fall off track and then like, you know, just stumble and tumble off the wagon. So this is that type of recipe. It's phenom. You're gonna feel like you're eating real bread, but it's still low carb and keto friendly. So let's get started with this recipe. So we're gonna start off with Carb Quick, and this flour does have gluten, and it isn't like the cleanest flour, but trust me, you can make biscuits, you can make so many different recipes with this flour. So this is just one of many recipes that you can make. So here we have 1 3/4 cup of Carb Quick. This box right here, you can purchase it online on Amazon, and now Walmart sells it as well. So it costs about $8 at Walmart, and I think it's probably a little over $11 on Amazon. Okay, and then the rest of the ingredients, we have our warm water, some yeast. This is a yeasted bread, so we're going to activate that now. We have our butter, some Parmesan cheese, and then our seasonings, okay? So let's get started with activating our yeast. So first we're gonna start off with a 1/2 cup of warm water, and you have to make sure that it's warm but not boiling because it will kill your yeast. And then we have a teaspoon of yeast. Sprinkle that in. And we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of sugar. And yes, you do need real sugar for this because you need to feed the yeast. So we're gonna just give this a quick little mix, and now we're gonna let it sit for 10 minutes, okay? So now we're gonna make our garlic butter. And so here we have 1/2 cup of melted butter. We have 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. So we're just gonna sprinkle that in. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. And then we have 3 tablespoons of shredded Parmesan cheese. Throw that right in. And you will see what we're gonna be using this for, but ooh, stay tuned. You guys are gonna be obsessed with this. If you've been missing bread, this is gonna be the closest thing. Okay, so our garlic butter is done. Now we're gonna set this aside and move on to the next step. Okay, so now that our yeast is pretty much, almost completed its blooming process, we're gonna throw in our flour. And remember, we are using our Carb Quick. I will link it in the description below in case you guys don't already have this, but you can also make biscuits and cookies and a bunch of stuff. This is just for like once in a while. This isn't something that you would be eating like every day. Okay, let's mix our dough. Okay, so we're also gonna need a cookie sheet and some parchment paper. Okay. And now that our dough is kneaded, what we're gonna do is start making our little, our little balls. And if you want them to be all the same size, then just weigh out your dough. And then that way you know exactly how much each little ball should weigh. Now that they're all portioned out, we're gonna let these sit for about 30 minutes until they rise. And if you have a clean dish towel, then do that. And if you don't, then you can do a little paper napkin like me. Okay, so now let's go ahead and check on our little rolls. They've been resting. And what we're gonna do is we are going to top them with our mixture. This is our garlic butter. I don't know if you can see that. Typically you would do it with a brush. I don't have my little brush right now available, so we're gonna just get a little bit of had the cheese. You make sure that get a little bit of cheese on there. And you can save some of this garlic butter for dipping after. You still want to get some butter around the actual roll. So I'm super excited about these right now. Go ahead and just top your little breads with some fresh parsley. If you don't have fresh, then you can just use some dried parsley. So now let's bake these at 300 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes. Okay guys, so our rolls are all done. Can you see how beautiful these look? I seriously cannot believe how these turned out. So of course, my favorite part of this entire video is the taste test. So let's go ahead and choose one. Choose one that has a lot of the cheese in it. And I did a break apart in there. Let's see if you guys can see this here. I want you to see the texture inside. Can you see? Guys, this is bread. It is, honestly, I cheated and tasted one inside. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I mean, I hope you guys are able to see. Can you see that? They're airy. They're fluffy. So many recipes can be done with this flour. It's not the cleanest, but for once in a while to have a treat like this, it's like you're having regular bread. It's absolutely amazing. If you guys have been missing bread, you have to try this. It's delicious. Perfect for the holidays, and honestly, it's just a great recipe to have all year round. I hope you guys really enjoyed this recipe and this video. I can't wait to see your recreations. Please make sure you tag me on Instagram. I hope you're already following me on there. I share a lot more content with meal ideas and just different little goodies like that on there. And of course, subscribe to the channel and make sure you have your post notifications turned on so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Guys, I love you so much, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.